Chapter 17 X vs. Zero, a special armor. Attention. So far I haven't been updating well. I'm currently working on some more chapters, adjusting some other chapters, and making chapters for another fanfic. Technically it's a League of Legends fanfic. I won't spoil anything, and I don't think I released it yet. It's not even in the website, so don't bother searching for it. Anyways, I'll just make a quickie to keep you guys entertained or something. Zero's doing a cliff with this cloak on, wondering what he could do to kill the time. Then X called. Hey Zero, what are you doing out here? Wondering what to give for ZL? Don't think I'm that romantic, X. Closing his eyes, he went back to think about what to do. Since even Zero, with a lover, needs some time alone. Even ZL needed it. She literally spent an hour thinking about Zero. Did you go distracted on research? Then what are you doing out here? Trying to look badass again? Zero didn't have an idea. She was mugged at the thought of it. Hey X, remember back when we fought in Eurasia? Yeah, what about it? Zero didn't face X, then threw off his cloak, and prepared his saber. Zero, what are you doing? X thought Zero lost his mind again. Don't think I'm going crazy. I just want to spar, see how much we improved. Don't you think that's a good idea? How about the Mavericks on the loose? Just a quickie. Also, I need to see just how rusty I am. X pat Zero on the shoulder, giving Zero a curious look in his face. You aren't getting rusty, Zero. It's just Sigma's gotten stronger. Plus, come on, you battled quite a bit. You should have been tighter, probably. Pfft, don't get soft on me, X. I know that he's stronger, but I still need to make sure I have the strength to beat him in order to protect everyone. But Zero, you don't need to fight him alone. X was trying to convince Zero that he wasn't weakened from sleeping for a century. That's true, X. But what if you guys are busy? Dealing with other problems that only I can fight Sigma at the moment? X was speechless. He can't come up with an answer. I'd be powerless, X. Looking at X in the eyes. And you know that. You know that more than anyone else in this world. We've been best friends for so long. I know you're trying to convince me I was infected negatively by Satan for so long. But think about it. If I lost my memories, that pretty much means that I could have lost some techniques, right? X, finally beaten, stands up and jumps to the ground. Fine, X called. If that's how you want it, don't hold anything back. X called his buster and shot at Zero. He was still at the cliff, barely dodged it. Great, I lost some of my reflexes. Alright, X, if that's the case, bring it on. Zero gestured towards X, deflecting incoming shots while doing so. Zero, I'm not gonna hold back, alright? Fine about me. Just make sure no one hears us, otherwise they could tell CL. Actually, even worse, if CL hears it. Zero was thinking about CL again. And when he finished saying his sentence, he took a breath and cursed underneath his breath. What the hell did I say that? See, you are that romantic. X stepped to Zero. Why, you little... Zero leaped over X and punched him at the face, who retaliated with a similar move. Both were punched back from the force of the punch. Damn, that hurt. X drew his buster and fired a semi-charge shot at Zero, who deflected with the saber, but he lost his grip. Great, I even lost my grip. Zero just towards the saber still in the air, turned around and faced X. The suddenly stunned glowing red and fired a shockwave at X, who recognized the move and just sidewards. Holy, so you're trying to kill him with a Gidmarai? Zero realized what he just performed, losing his aura, and went back to the ground. Gidmarai? Oh come on, just how bad do you think that thing is? X pointed towards the ground, which had quite a deep crack in it. Oh, I didn't put on my power to her. I don't have that kind of strength. So you wonder how you even could have made a crack that deep. Zero, you don't even know what just happened? Great, I think we should just have a head-on fight, to let you see just how freaking strong you are. Transforming into his open armor, X dashed and landed a charged punch in the face, sending Zero flying across the wall. Son of a Zero couldn't even finish his sentence before he received a punch to the stomach, then a kick to the face, along with some instantly charged shots. Young in pain, Zero got angry, and his eyes started to glow for a while. X noticed Zero's familiar increase, before Zero was right in front of him. He shoved the C-saber hand against his chest, and the kneeling X in the face, then blasting X away with multiple uncharged but painful shots. Crap, that stings! X used the Nova Strike, albeit without the energy around him, a smash at Zero, who grabbed X's head before he could even hit Zero, flung him up into the sky. X, airborne, charged his buster shot, and launched it against Zero, turning it into a beam instead. Zero sliced the beam apart, splitting it in half as it was near Zero, shocking X. Zero regained his consciousness, and prepared his triple rock V2, which can also turn to chain rod or recoil rod at will. Using the recoil rod mode, he leapt high in the air, and, equipped with the C-knock on both hands, which were added recently, grabbed X by the face with his two hands, I threw him towards the ground before using the chain rod mode to stab the ground and pull himself towards it. And then upon landing on the ground, with X still in the air hurtling towards Zero, put his hand up and turning into Z's Buster, and shot X in the back twice, before finishing it all off with a smaller, weaker, non-fatal Genmoride. Zero expected X to be out, but X wasn't. X turned back to his normal form, and his head crushed and hands started glowing. He rushed towards Zero and punched Zero twice in the face. Before grabbing Zero's face and landing a punch in Zero's face, Zero managed to kick X in the chin before backing off. I admit, X, I think I lost my temper, grip, and reflexes to her, so I gotta work on those. Seems like my temper lets me have power, but I can't control my actions. So I guess I have to use this new form I have implanted in my system. X couldn't understand what Zero meant. What are you talking about? X asked, shocked. Let me show you. I haven't shown anyone yet. You'll be the first, X. Note, until that Jack, this part is sort of based on a certain anime, with a certain character named Goku as the protagonist, where he transformed his nerf form into Super Saiyan 3. Since I freaking love the series, especially the music. I'm pretty sure you remember this form, right? His armor turned black, having grayish hair, and saber becoming slightly more bluish purple. Yeah, that's supposed to be a black form. I've seen it. X was amused, but still curious to find out what Zero meant. Exactly. With that, I gained additional strength. When in turn, I'm more vulnerable. Then, with my anger overtaking my thoughts, my eyes started to glow, I guess. X also added that yarns a purple around him. Really? Well, with what you said earlier, I can only Genmoride, and I seem to be even stronger. I'm probably with your ultimate armor on. Yeah, it's you when you're awakened, when you unleash your true powers. I remember it now. Now you want to guess what my new form is? Nope, I don't have any idea. Well, let me show you what it is then. Zero closed his eyes and started to focus, gather strength. He lets it all out, yelling at how much effort has to be put into it just to achieve the new armor he has got. Zero went all out, having a white and purple arm surround him, and how much effort he was putting caused a crackdown where he was standing. The stone scenery began to rubble, and the grass around it was moving violently. Even the woods and the sea behind him started to move away from Zero. He started to glow with blinding light. Zero's fist tightened so much that it could have crushed X's helmet if his hand was big enough. Zero's armor also seemed to change slowly. Then, the Z-Knuckles power source, a green crystal, came out the back of Zero's hands. Then the wrist armor he had around him started growing until it nearly covered his entire arm. Then white lines appeared on it. The yellow wristband around his wristband disappeared, replaced by another one. This time red, encased in green crystal just enough to show the outer top part of it. Zero's resistance vest has been modified, now becoming an actual part of Zero. Another crystal appeared at the center of his chest. His helmet has changed also. His horns now has white lines also around it, and another pair of horns, besides his helmet, became red, also having white lines around it, and it glowed to connect with each other, sort of like headphones, where you keep it around your neck and shoulders. His lower section of his body had white stripes running down onto his legs, which was encased by red leg armor, with white stripes of course. Then the shin guard's band also became red, connecting his boots and shin guards also having crystal. His man panty disappeared, replaced instead by, you guessed it, white lines. At the sides horizontally, Zero stopped glowing. Next noticed that he could see Zero's name on his armor also. X just fell down on the ground, shocked at what just happened. He spotted Zero's name on his new armor also, and he knows Zero become unbelievably much stronger, and almost as strong as, if not as strong as, Zero's awakened form. He also noticed that at the side where his man panty used to be was the backend, and Zero's Z-Saber has changed, looking a lot like Zero's old Z-Saber, but its energy was as solid as the Saber before he changed. It was also thin as Zero's old saber. The tip looked like that of a broadsword, as thin as a katana, but with the tip of a broadsword. It was encased in a sword container, similar to that of a samurai. Zero noticed X's expression, and he walked towards him to help him up. That's the end of our duel, I guess, Zero said as he held X up. What in the world is that kind of armor? X still couldn't comprehend what just happened. Oh, it is? Before I explain what it's called, the reason why transformation was so different compared to the others was because I need a lot of strength, so I had to make myself angry enough to become awakened, but at the same time keep control of my actions. Then I had to keep the energy that I gained, but remove all the negative influences within me, which caused lots of damage. So I refer to the tons of damage code to the environment. So what is this called then? This armor? See, Kirby created this armor for me. They didn't come up with any names yet. Zero suggests calling it Sea Armor. Gary wanted to be called the Ultimate Armor, but they argued. Ultimate because you already have your own ultimate armor. Zero armor because I already am called Zero. So that's like saying Zero armor is epic, which doesn't sound so cool. So it suggested I give it a name. And what did you call it? X asked. I said I'd call it the Mythos armor, mainly because back then people thought I was just a myth, a legend. You recognized I wasn't. Notes: Mythos equals myth or mythology, otherwise a legend. Well, that's the end of that part, you're right. Except before stopping the ground, Zero helped X get back to Resistance. And boy, you have no idea how hard it was for Zero and X to sneak back to the base without it being caught by anyone.